The snow is piling up out there this morning. Here's Ted with the latest.
It's a busy day on the roads. Slow-moving traffic day, as you can imagine. We were looking at the first significant snowfall of the season coming into today, cumulatively. We'd had 4/10 of an inch of snow in Rochester over the last month, a couple of different doses of light snow. Today, we've already had about 4 inches in Rochester. Now, looking live outside, here's Austin, another place that has had 4 inches of snowfall, snow covering Interstate 90. This is looking live with our Lewis Donato camera in Austin. The good news for Austin, and we mentioned this a little bit earlier, much lighter snow falling there. We're tracking just very light snowfall there and in Albert Lee on radar. Rochester seeing some much lighter snow than even just a few minutes ago. I see some of the darkest coloring, the heaviest echoes of rainfall, snowfall rather, on our radar, moving eastward. So things beginning to slowly taper off in the way of snowfall as this wave of low pressure moves through. So good news there. We're going to see lighter amounts of snow in the next few hours. Totals, here's what we've seen so far this morning. Austin 4 inches, Hoka 3.9 inches. Officially as of 6 o'clock this morning, Rochester International Airport 3.9 inches of snowfall. Here at the studio, just measured about 2 minutes ago, 3 inches even, and Lewiston 2 inches. So looking at light to, in some cases, slightly heavier amounts of snowfall. Possibly another inch for some of these spots would then push some people up to about 5 inches of snow. Here's the snowy landscape. This is looking at the traffic. This is from one of our newest cameras, our Lewis Donato camera. From Grand Rounds, looking southward along South Broadway, light snow continues to fall and snow-covered landscape. And we certainly see reduction in visibility, so that's another thing to consider. You're out in open country, you see that snow coming down, and you can't see as far because of the snowfall and the low clouds. And 3/4 of a mile, the current visibility here in northwest Rochester. 25 rather, the temperature at this hour here in Rochester at Dodge Center. It's 25, Austin 28, in Cresco, Iowa 29. Snow continues, 16. The wind chill, air pressure is steady. North winds around 6 miles per hour. Those will pick up a little bit heading into the afternoon as the storm system moves through. Visibility, you can see right where that heaviest snow is showing up on radar. This is where the visibility has been impacted the most. Rochester 3/4 of a mile, a little more than a mile in Winona, and 1.5 miles in Austin. And looking at snow early, then another batch of very light snow for the afternoon hours as a secondary wave of energy comes in. So just kicking off a couple of light snow showers about 1, 2, maybe 3 o'clock this afternoon for some of us. And then after this, high pressure comes in, frigid weather, even colder than the stuff we've already seen this season as Arctic air comes in. Here's that area of low pressure generating that snow, pushing southeastward. And the little batch of activity coming in out of South Dakota will come in for the early afternoon hours today. Here's a winter weather advisory until 9 o'clock, up to 5-inch totals across southern Minnesota, the far northern tier of counties in North Iowa, and a big portion of Wisconsin. Morning commute, of course, slow moving, slick roads, 25 that morning temperature. Here's high-risk futurecast. Snow continues to work its way eastward. Much lighter snow after about 7 o'clock, so we'll see really things improve in the next half hour, 45 minutes, and then we'll see the snow completely come to an end with this batch by around 9, maybe 9:30. Afternoon hours feature maybe between 1 and about 2 or 3 o'clock. Another little batch of very light snow shower activity. Again, 25 in Rochester, Algona 30. It's 24 in St. Cloud. We'll tack on a few more degrees, and from here we'll make our way to about the freezing mark. So we'll get maybe a break of the snow for a few hours and a little bit of very light snow with some chilly winds up to 15 miles per hour, 32 for that afternoon high temperature. Here's Futurecast. There's today's storm system. It continues to track on to the east down into Illinois. The snow comes to an end for a while. Next wave of energy comes in for many of us, especially the southern half of the area, with that light coating, maybe ½ inch or so of early to mid-afternoon snowfall. Skies clear tonight. Here comes that high pressure from the north. A frigid Thursday. We start off about 10 degrees, maybe 11 degrees in the morning, mid-20s for highs tomorrow, at least not as windy a day, but a frigid Thursday, and then a breezier Friday as a warm front approaches from the west. That's going to draw in some warmth. We'll get close to 30 again, but that's not very warm for this time of the year. Up to 5 inches in much of the area from Rochester Airport southward, otherwise 2 to 4 inches in most spots. Surrounding that winter weather advisory, 1 or 2 inches of snowfall around Mesa City and some other spots. But look at those temperatures, way colder than average. 48 the seasonal high. We won't be as warm as 40 for the foreseeable future, maybe again this season, to be quite honest. 32 in Rochester today, 30 in Albert Lee, 33 in Charles City, with snow continuing for a few more hours, 2 to 4 inches, maybe 5-inch totals in a few spots. 11 degrees tonight, clearing skies, a frigid night, and the 7-day forecast looking at cold sunshine next couple of days with December-like temperatures and another round of maybe a light coating of snow early Sunday, and Arctic weather next week, teens for high temperatures.